YouTube, how's it going? It's your boy J Labs here, bringing you guys a special episode of the football news. Why is it special? We've hit double digits for the first time. 10 episodes in. I genuinely would have never thought I would be this consistent with a series like this. And it's because there's just so much going on in the world of football that I cannot even catch up. And if you hear like a rumbling in the background, it's because I have my heater on, because I don't know if you guys can see, but it is, well, it just went off, but it is currently 24 degrees. It's 24 degrees. It is cold. So it's time for the sweatshirt. That's why. Anyway, today we have got some mind-blowing news that happened over the course of the last week and a half, 2 weeks. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So first off, this literally happened not even 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. David Villa, also known as El Guaje, which is known as the Kid in Asturian, which is a Western Iberian Romance language. He announced via Twitter that after nearly 2 decades of playing the beautiful game, that he is retiring come January 1st. Because from what he said, he wants to win the main prize in Japan. He basically wants to win one more piece of silverware before he retires. He's mostly known for his time at Valencia, Barcelona, and New York City FC. With Valencia, he scored 108 goals in, I believe, 166 games, after moving from, I believe, Real Zaragoza for, I believe, £12 million. He absolutely tore it up there. He won a Spanish Super Cup and the Copa del Rey before making a £40 million move to Barcelona, where in his first season won the league and the Champions League. Spent about 2 or 3 years at Barcelona, then made his move to New York City FC, where he spent 4 years there, scoring, I believe, 80 goals in 124 appearances, before going out to Japan and ending his career there. So, David Villa, I wish you the best in your retirement. You had a very, very lengthy career. And over the course of 600 plus games, he scored 325 goals and 50 plus assists, which is a very, very impressive scoreline. So again, David Villa, I wish you well on your retirement. And moving on from that, Chelsea Football Club. You guys know the situation with them. They currently have a 2-window transfer ban for buying too many players under the age of, I believe, 23. It's something like that. It's like they bought too many players under a certain age, and they were given a 2-window ban. So after this window, the ban is free, and they are free to sign whoever they want. But here's the thing. Next week, they will have their day in court on November the 20th with the Court of Arbitration for Sports to attempt to overturn the transfer ban. If they manage to do that, then the ban will be lifted, I believe, on that same day. And once January hits, they will be free to sign. They will be given the green light to sign whoever they want. And with the money that they've got from selling off Eden Hazard to Real Madrid, they've got around like 150, maybe 200 mil to work with. So they've got a lot of places to improve. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. And if we just weren't enough talking about the racial issues in itself, we've got another racial abuse towards a player. And surprisingly enough, no, it's not someone who's black. If you guys played the older FIFAs, like FIFA 14, FIFA 15, you guys will know who I'm talking about. The Brazilian cam from Shakhtar, Tyson, not Mike Tyson, don't get that twisted. But, anyway, Tyson he plays for Shakhtar, which is a team out in the Ukraine. They were playing a game against Dynamo Kiev, and he was getting hurled abuse all game from the Dynamo Kiev fans. So what does he do in response? He takes the ball, just kicks it right at them. Referee has the goal to get him to send him off with a red card. See you in a bit. Like, it goes to show that it doesn't happen in one country. It happens all over the world, and it's 2019. How do people think it's okay to just hurl abuse at players? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, again, we're in 2019. Sort yourselves out. And then we've got some Premier League action. Manchester United versus Brighton. Man United beat them 3-1, which, I'm not gonna lie, we needed that win to somehow stay within the top 4 contention. Currently, we are 7th in the table. And Sheffield United, who were favorites to go down, currently are in 5th place. If that doesn't show that there are a lot of underdogs this year, then I don't know what does. And then another big game that happened over, I believe, the weekend was City versus Liverpool. Now, with this game, it was the battle of the Champions League winners versus the Premier League winners. I also believe it was the game that had 2 unbeaten teams. So it was very interesting to see how that game was going to come out. And Liverpool, once again, proving why they won the Champions League, beating Manchester City 3-1 to, I believe, go 9 points. No, sorry. Yeah, 9 points above City and 8 points behind Chelsea and Leicester. Which, if that doesn't show that Liverpool are massive, massive favorites to win the Premier League, then I don't know what does. Now that we got the topics out of the way, we got lots and lots of rumors to go through. We got a big, big one in here, which I'm going to save till last. So, we got news with Manchester United. We got 2 rumors going in there. Manchester United will be facing competition with AC Milan for Mario Mandzukic. With AC Milan, they've got the likes of Rafael Leao, who, me personally thinking, that's not enough for a striker. They need someone who can score the goals, and I think right now Rafael Leao isn't cutting it. Or they need someone who's got like a target man build, who'll just score all the goals anyway. But the same thing with Manchester United. All we have up front going is Marcus Rashford and Anthony Martial. Best thing to do, sign a striker, and then play Martial and Rashford down the wings. Because, me personally speaking, that'll be the best build for us. The second rumor about Man United is that Steven Bergwijn, who has been absolutely tearing it up for PSV, who I believe has 14 goals in 33 appearances so far, which is, it's quite good. It's quite good. He is looking to sign with Manchester United if they make it back to the Champions League. Because I feel like with all players, you want to be playing in the highest competition there is, and me personally speaking, I think for everyone, that's the Champions League. Everybody eventually down the line wants to play in the Champions League. It's no secret. It's no secret. Let's see. We've got Luka Modric, who could be going to either AC Milan or Inter Milan within. Because right now, Luka Modric is preparing to become a free agent after what I think is to be an abysmal start to the season for Real Madrid, even though I believe that they are... Hold on. Yeah, currently, Real Madrid, yes, they are tied on points with Barcelona, but they've been dropping points. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this whole thing with Real Madrid, because you got this whole situation going on between Zinedine Zidane and Gareth Bale. Like, what's going on with that? What's going on with that? Manchester City. They are gunning for Ousmane Dembele as a potential replacement for Leroy Sané, who is rumored to be sold off to Bayern Munich. Now, the thing with Ousmane Dembele is that he's been starting to get a little bit more playing time. Because, yes, you do have the likes of Leo Messi, you got the likes of Antoine Griezmann, you have the likes of Ansu Fati coming in up the ranks, who's, I think, was a couple of weeks ago was slapped on like a £90 million release clause. So that's a bit... He's got some competition in there as well. Manchester City, on the other hand, you got more competition there. You got the likes of Riyad Mahrez. You got the likes of Raheem Sterling. You got the likes of Gabriel Jesus. So, going from the bench of one team to maybe the bench of another, maybe coming in as a rotation player, I don't know. But we'll see about that. We'll see. Spurs. They're looking to bring in Manchester United flop. Well, I mean, he wasn't really a flop. He played pretty well for us. But then we sold him off to Olympique Lyon for like 15 mil back in like 2014, 2015. And now he's been tearing it up for Lyon. So, Spurs are looking to bring him back to the Premier League for about £50 million. But they've also added on as a potential target Lorenzo Pellegrini for about the same price as a replacement for Christian Eriksen, who you and I both know that he is leaving Tottenham on a free because he doesn't want to renew his contract. And if they don't cash out now, they're going to risk losing him for free. So, Tottenham, you either sell him off now or get nothing for him at the end. And now for the main rumor of the episode. From the title of the video, where is Kylian Mbappe going? Liverpool have... It's a big one. It's a big one. Liverpool are ready to pay £215 million for Mbappe if and only if they sell Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, over the last 2 years has been arguably one of Liverpool's best players, next to Firmino and Van Dijk. So selling off Mo Salah to another big team, plus with the money that they get from, I believe, like one of the big companies, because Mbappe is partnered up with them and they're getting like 20% of the shirt sales that they get. With all of the money that they're getting there, plus the sale of Mo Salah, will most likely be enough to sign Kylian Mbappe. But from news that happened just literally 2 hours ago, Real Madrid are preparing, y'all ready for this, a world record fee of £340 million for Kylian Mbappe. Just saying that out loud is absurd. Mbappe, arguably one of the best players in the world. He deserves so much better than PSG. Yes, he started out his career at Monaco, then made a big money move. I believe like 110 mil to PSG, and now he has literally tripled his value over the last 2 or 3 years because of how ridiculous this kid has played. The kid is 20 years old, and he's worth 300 mil. Like I said, just saying that out loud is ridiculous. So, here's my question, like from the title. Where is Kylian Mbappe going? And on the end of that bombshell, that is going to do it for the 10th episode of the Football News. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, sub if you're new, and until next time, peace.